Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you. From Yahuwah, our Father, and Yahusha. He is the Mashayah, you know, the one that carries the burden of Yah. His voice, our high priest, soon coming king. Hear, O Yeshua, Yahuwah, who is our mighty one. He is one. There is no other mighty one, brothers and sisters, than Yahuwah. And Yahusha is his voice. This is Brother Dawood coming to you again to bring you mobile phones. They are both good and evil. What is the definition of evil? With the intent to do harm. Mobile phones can do you both good and harm. What is the good? You can research. You can make phone calls. You can text people. Here's the greatest one of all. You can watch Dawood bin Yashayahu's videos at yahuwah-alua.com. So what is the part that'll do you harm? Well, it is both physical and mental. Let's just deal with the mental aspect. It will carry you away into another realm, a spirit realm of demons and devils, truths, lies, propaganda, sex. I started an investigation into the mobile phone because I saw that these phones are attached to people's hands. And we had a problem in the website with the iPhone. And I found out from Brother Mayako that maybe 60% of those who are watching the videos and coming to the website use their mobile phone. I didn't know that. So I went to investigate. Why does everyone stay on this little device instead of on a computer with a big screen where you can see and read everything? So I went to YouTube, watched a few videos on the phone. Went to the website, put on your show music player, and just let it play. Then I went to something that they don't have here on the screen. It's called TikTok. And when I went to TikTok, I started seeing my favorite videos. Dogs, cats, birds, playing, fighting with each other. And then there's a guy, he does a voice over, I think World Star or something like that. He does this voiceover with the animals. And man, I was captivated. I watched video after video after video. I couldn't put the thing down. It was so entertaining. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the algorithm was broken. And then showed up on the screen one of the daughters of Zion. It's called Tisyaun. One of the daughters of Tisyaun. And I couldn't believe it. I've never seen such a magnificent creature than this woman that showed up. She had on a lace outfit, and she was walking down the street. That's all. Just walking, not speaking, not saying a word. Poor little brother Daoud bin Yashayahu, caught off guard, could not take his eyes off of this woman. She was what you call eye candy. The way her body moved and bubbled as she walked was so captivating. Guess what? I had to watch it again. It was so captivating. I guess that's the best word I can use. And then after I watched it again, I said, let me get away from here. And I scrolled to the next video. Here comes another one of the daughters of Tisyam. I didn't think anyone could be better than the first one. But this one was even more magnificent. The way she was bubbling up and down, left and right, just walking down the street. I was just so amazed and captivated. And every video after that was one of the sisters. And I said, hold it, wait a minute. What's happening here? The algorithm kicked in. It saw what I was interested in. And it kept sending me one video of these bubbly women after another. Until I said to myself, this is wickedness. It had drawn me in that it had taken all of my attention. Even now, while I'm speaking to you, their images were stored in my cerebral cortex. I can see them as I speak. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Look how he has his tongue sticking out the side, his head propped up. While he's in bed, aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What do you think he's looking at? Our sisters. There's nothing like them in the world. They are amazing when it comes to their shape, their color, and their beauty. Did you know that you would think that it's just the guys who look at them? No. The women are really the ones who are paying attention. They want to be just like these women. Those women who are showing their bodies on TikTok are called social media influencers. Who are they influencing? Our young girls. Did you know our young girls are killing themselves? Because they cannot meet the standard of those women? Others are going out and getting butt implants, breast implants, and all types of enhancements so that they can live up to these social media influencers. And the women are sucked in more than we. Because everything to them today is about their beauty, their booty, and sex. And they believe that is their worth. Phone addiction quiz. 1. Do you find yourself looking at your phone or using it more than you realize? Ask yourself that. If you ever said to yourself, let me put this thing down, this applies to you. 2. Do you try to cut down on your phone use and don't have much success? 3. Do you ever feel that you lose large amounts of time mindlessly checking apps or browsing the internet on your phone? That's just about everyone who picks it up. Look what you're losing. You're losing your study time when you can be training yourself in the law. 4. Do you feel anxious or restless when you cannot access your phone, such as when the battery has run out or you've forgotten it? Not my children. I had an episode and everyone just came down. I thought they came to see me, but they came to see their phones, I guess. I saw something. When their battery ran out, they plugged it into the wall and sat there next to the outlet and continued to use their phone. So they've already worked out a way to stay on. 5. Do you sleep with your phone or lose sleep due to phone use? Are you laying in the bed like the guy with his eyes wide open staring into the phone at the daughters of Zion? 6. Has your phone use ever interfered with your productivity at school or at work? If it has, it's time really to put it away. 7. Do you ever look at your phone in dangerous or inappropriate situations such as driving or when crossing the street? I've seen this. You've seen it. Maybe you've even done it. People are texting while they're driving, not paying attention to what they're doing. People are actually texting, looking at videos, at YouTube content, TikTok content, while they're walking across the street. You've seen it, haven't you? It's like an epidemic, especially amongst our youth. 8. Has your phone use negatively affected your relationships? Had you ever have to tell people, hey, we're at dinner, put your phone down. Stop. We're running a conversation. Put your phone down. 9. Do you struggle to wait to check your phone when you receive an alert? You heard that little bing on your phone. You say, oh, that's a text message. Bing, oh, that's Facebook. Bing, oh, TikTok just alerted me. Bing, Brother Daoud just put a video. That one, don't struggle. Go straight to it. Your salvation could be incorporated in that alert. But what about the other ones? So that you can watch World Star and him doing the voiceovers. 10. Do you ever feel guilty, sad, or anxious about your phone use? I felt guilty. I felt as though I was watching pornography. I didn't have peace in my soul. And I know that the peace that surpasseth all understanding must rule in my decisions. So because I didn't have peace with it, because it was not productive, me browsing through TikTok and Facebook and all these places, I don't do it anymore. I put it away. You can also. Taholyam 101, 1 to 3. 1. I will sing of mercy and judgment. Unto you, O Yahuwah, will I sing. 2. I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Oh, when will you come unto me? Whenever you do come unto me, I will be ready. I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. Not if you're looking at the bubbly sisters. 3. I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes, not even soft porn. I hate the work of them that turn aside, social media influencers. It shall not cleave to me. It will cleave to you, this device that was created to live in your cerebral cortex. It's something that is hard to get rid of. They didn't have it in these days. But we have the device of both good and the device can be evil. I think it's time for us to put it down. So we prepared a place for you. Yahuwah-Alua.com. We're on the internet. We're browsing all the time. At least we'll have a home where you can come to, free of the influence of the Gentiles or of the wicked. On the site, we have a device called Yesharo Music Player. It is the best thing that has happened to me. What about you? Can you testify to that? I did not listen to music for years because I wanted none of this so-called gospel music, God spell music to cast its spell upon my cerebral cortex when I'm trying to delete from my psyche the names of Baal, the names of the false mighty ones, and then you hear them in song, and it stays in your mind. I knew this many years ago. So I put away music altogether. But now, when I inquired to Mayakaol and asked him, is there any music out there that does not use those false names? Man, he came in with music that I never heard before, artists that I didn't even know exist. And now our people are starting to bring more music in that does not have the names of Baal or the names of the false mighty ones of the Gentiles, but he gives the Father praise, glory, wisdom, and thanks. I put it on in the morning and just let it play. And the music saturates the whole house. And even if I'm not really paying attention to it, I'm doing something else, but the songs stay in my head. And I find myself singing them in my mind all day long. They just keep reverberating in my mind. Oh my ya, oh my ya, and many other songs. I mean, I just can't put them out. Now that's the type of thought process that you need to have in these last days. What about when you go to YouTube, right? And you're watching one of my videos, and then a commercial comes on. I mean, you're learning the law, statutes, judgments, commandments, names, Hebrew, path of years. I mean, you're learning all of these complex issues. Then you're interrupted with some silly commercial that carries you away from the original intent, not on yahuwah-alua.com. You won't have any commercials. It'll play straight through with no interruptions. And then you want to text and speak to people? There's nobody you can text in the world today and speak to them about Yah. But on yahuwah-alua.com, you can communicate with the Kedusha Yam, people who are just like you. So we created our own device that should be placed in your forehead with the name that is above all names. And that name is Yahuwah. And this is his website. Shalom.